Hey buddy, Josh with 6 Up Tabletop here doing another Battle Bunker Hill video. It's been a little busy, but I did finish another British Line regiment. So we'll be taking a look a little bit, kind of the models I used, some of the modeling opportunities. I mixed a bunch of different ranges on this regiment, so we'll walk through that and give a little update on the Battle for Bunker Hill project. Taking a look at today, we have the 38th Foot, the Staffordshire, and let's hop right in. Starting left to right, we have a light infantry company. This could be my base with black powder. I have smaller average size units due to the fact that I have a smaller table. So we got light infantry all the way on the left. Some center company, command squad, some more center company, and then I have a grenadier company right there. So I'll just kind of break down some of the modeling decisions and we'll go pretty much from there. It's not going to be too long of a video, but I'm pretty happy with how these guys all turned out. Okay, nothing super special here, just worth pointing out for the light infantry here. These are parries, the bodies from the parries, and these heads are from the Warlord British Regiment. I chose this is a different type of light cap I'm doing. Folded up. The arms are from the British parries. So yeah, I just wanted a unique cap that will be the second detached light regiment that will be on the game board. Not too much here other than the heads. Yeah, heads are from Warlord, so I chopped off the heads from the parries and then just added the Warlord heads with the hats there just to change it up a little bit. And so I think they turned out pretty good for light infantry. Here we go. Moving to the next four quad. So you can see here, this one guy is shouldering his musket on the right, while everyone else is holding it on the left. These are all parries. And this guy is metal, and he's from Brigade Games. As you can see, he has a little bit. He's a little bit not as thick, I guess, as compared to the parry models. But I think just having like a cohesive scheme fits really well. I like the detail on the face. Yeah, it's a little bit sharper because it is metal. But quite happy with how they turned out. The Staffordshire having yellow is not a regiment I had previously painted up, so it was a nice change of pace. This is the flag from the parries. So I just kind of added a little bit of dirt effects up top and down below. It's nice because it kind of has like a generic regiment number, ties in to most other regiments. And then this was one of the British flags from the Warlord kit. I just trimmed them up a little bit and once again smeared a little dirt on it so you can't tell exactly what number it is, kind of keep it ambiguous. These are all Brigade Games figures. I did not have, so this is kind of like a hodgepodge combination of like different leftover figures I have from different kits, plus the metal ones I got from Brigade Games. So I trimmed some toothpicks, and these were actually what I made the flagpoles out of. I know some people use different thin metals, but no, it's a nice weight on this base. We have the alternate color for the drummer of the unit, and for the officer, I like the metal models do a really good job implementing like the different sashes and the different ornamental officer parts. Nice, I guess, modeling, having him carry his sword at attention. So quite pleased with how that all turned out. These are all plastics. Nothing special here. These are plastics, all parries, and all holding the musket in the left hand. And these two muskets in the back are actually carried from the Continental infantry kit. So not the British, but the Colonials. They have the kind of like marching at ease shouldered muskets. That's what it is. It was the light infantry I talked about earlier that were from the British kit. All the infantry here are actually from the American Colonial kit with the shouldered muskets. So it's always interesting and fun to swap out kits, and so creates interesting models. Okay, and last and not least, this is going to be the start of the detached Grenadier Regiment that will consist of 3 different regiments, and since it is an average unit, so I'll have 12 models total, and I'll have units from the different regiments, being the 38th Foot, the 43rd Foot, and the 47th Foot, will all compose of a Grenadier regiment. So how I went on modeling this is these are the Grenadiers in advancing poses from the British kit from the Parries. I also did remove the heads off the Parries and added the Grenadier heads from the Warlord. I did not have enough Grenadier heads left over, so I opted to have a bear head on here just to switch it up. I think it looks okay, as there are a majority of the Grenadier bear caps out there with the sword, so just adding an officer. And this is a Warlord model with a Warlord head, so mixing Warlord and Parry on the same base, as well as 1 additional infantry drummer that came from the Brigade Games. So I thought he'd mix in nicely with the Grenadiers, having the bearskin cap, as the drummers would have, once again with the offset colors of their regiment. So you can see here, have the little Great Britain Grenadier type insignia on the top. Painted that in with the elite shoulder markings. And there we go. A few lessons I learned here about myself particularly is I feel like I prefer painting smaller size squads. I'd much rather prefer painting 12 or 16 man squads than or regiments than painting all 20. I also learned and really enjoyed mixing different models from different companies. As long as I have a cohesive scheme, I think they all fit well. It represents different diverse body types, different ages and builds of different soldiers that would have fought in the British Army. So I'm quite happy with mixing the different kits, mixing the different models, and quite happy with how it turned out. So yeah, I'll try to stick to, so the next couple, like I said, I've got a couple more foot regiments, and then by doing so, I will have finished the 3 foot regiments, and that will also give me a 2 smaller, another light company regiment, and then another Grenadier regiment that would have been the detached combined companies from the 3 different foot regiments. So thanks for watching Joshua 6 Up Tabletop. Hope you enjoyed this update and going over the latest regiment to the British forces, the 38th Staffordshire, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.